Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're talking about a new release from the house of Tom Ford. Well, it's a flanker if you want to call it a flanker or a new release. It is Tom Ford Ombré Leather Parfum. In this video here, I'm going to let you know how I feel about it, my first impressions. I bought a 10 ml decan here off of a Facebook buddy. His name is Travis Gerhardt. I'll leave his information down below. He's part of the Dabber fragrance collection thing, so I'll leave all the information down below. This is for about 25 bucks for a 10 ml. He has a 5 ml in this, and he has a 5 and 10 ml in Dior Sauvage Elixir. I'll leave his Facebook down below if you want to buy a sample of this or the new Dior Sauvage Elixir. Spray this and see how I feel on my skin. Okay, so a bottle of this runs about $160 for a 50 ml of Tom Ford Ombré Leather Parfum, and they do have a 100 ml for $205. So I'll leave all the websites down below if you want to buy a full bottle instead of a sample. Let's spray it on skin, and while I do, I'll put notes up on the board. Okay. Top notes, we have violet, cedar. Mid, we have jasmine, orris or iris, and the base we have leather, woody notes, and we have tobacco. Ooh, okay. Right off the bat in the opening, I get a freshness in this fragrance. Now, that orris iris comes right into play in the front. It isn't really heavily powdery, but it's slightly with this. Definitely the violet is coming into play in this fragrance a lot, but you do get that leathery feel in the fragrance. It's not like the original one where I feel like it was kind of sweet. This one doesn't lean very sweet, but you do get that Tom Ford Ombré Leather DNA in this fragrance here because it's a flanker at the end of the day. I do like this version. It doesn't seem to be harsh in your face as the original Tom Ford, where as soon as you spray it, it's like boom in your face. It's strong, but not as strong as the original Tom Ford Ombré Leather, in my humble opinion, and on my skin. The leather more fresher on my skin, and it just seems like it's more easier to wear. As in the original Tom Ford, I sprayed at the mall a couple days ago, and it seemed like it was really heavy. At Sephora, matter of fact. They didn't have this available. They didn't have any testers, so I sprayed the original, but yeah, you still get that leathery feel as in the original Tom Ford, but it's more fresher, more airy, more, I feel like it's just a spray and go type of leather fragrance. It's not very heavy in your face where it could be annoying or cloying to people's noses. Definitely get some of the jasmine in the fragrance as well. I don't get the tobacco note that's listed, but then again, that's probably more in the dry down. And I just sprayed this a good 5 minutes now. You definitely pick up leather throughout the whole fragrance. So if you don't like leather, then you're not gonna like Tom Ford Ombré Leather Parfum. Pretty much, you're gonna get the same kind of DNA in the original Tom Ford and this one. This one seemed like it's more easier to wear in the warmer months. As in where the original Tom Ford, I would not wear it in the spring or summer. I tried it out when I was at the mall last week. It was too much. I did like 4 sprays. It was too heavy, too cloying, and I was upset they didn't have it, so I sprayed the original one on just for the heck of it. Now I'm gonna cut the camera off and take a break and see how it develops on my skin, and I'll be back in a couple seconds and let you know how it smells from the mid to the dry down. Okay guys, I'm back. Okay, so I had on my skin for about an hour or so. I'm gonna tell you more about the mid and the dry down, and I'll wrap this thing up in my first impression. Middle of the fragrance, you get the leather. So the leather is through the beginning, the mid, and the end of the fragrance. There's leather all over. So if you don't like leather, this fragrance is not for you. Pretty simple and clear. Iris in the fragrance, or orris as well, so it kind of gives off that powdery feel. It's not a heavily powdery fragrance like you would think of Dior Homme by Christian Dior or Prada L'Homme. It's a light type of orris iris in this fragrance here where you can detect it, but it's not heavily. But some people might say it leans feminine with that orris note, which I can understand. But to me, this fragrance is perfectly unisex. A guy could wear or a woman could wear. I think it depends on your skin chemistry and how you feel about leather-based fragrance. Because my girlfriend Kelly does not like leather fragrances at all. I'm definitely gonna let her smell it on my skin, on her skin, and see if she likes it or not. You get the jasmine. Yes, the jasmine is there as well. But the jasmine is as heavy as I thought it would be in this fragrance. The jasmine is kind of toned down, and the orris and the leather are kind of prominent more in the middle of the fragrance. To the base / the dry down. So we get down to the end of the fragrance, the leather's still there. I get some woody notes, and I get more of the leather, but I don't get any tobacco, which I'm kind of sad because I do like the note of tobacco in fragrances. I don't have many tobacco fragrances. So I'm definitely going to wear this a few more times and see if I pick up tobacco and see if it's worth buying a full bottle, because I do like the black bottle with the white label, but if the fragrance doesn't perform, there's no reason to buy it. And if it doesn't have the tobacco, it's like, do I really want a leather fragrance? Just because I do get similarities to the original Tom Ford Ombré leather. So it's like, do you really need both of them? I don't own any of them, so I might gravitate to buying the Parfum because it's more lighter, more airier, more easier to wear, like in the spring, summer, warmer months. Can you pull it off in the fall and winter time? Yeah, you can pull it off fall and winter time, but I feel like this is easier to wear in the spring and summer if you want to wear a leather-based scent, which most people don't wear leather in the summertime, but what I'm trying to say is you can wear it whenever you want, but this is mainly easier to wear. You can wear it dressed up or dressed down. This could be a casual leather scent. Instead of wearing the original Tom Ford Ombré leather, which is very heavy, well, on my skin, it's very heavy in your face, kind of sweet and powdery, but the new version of the Parfum is more easier to wear, spray and go, and people are gonna like the way you smell. It doesn't project heavily like the original Tom Ford leather. It's like the original one's like this, and the new one's like, it's there, but it's not a big heavy cloud on my skin. Now, I only did about a couple sprays on my hand here. I'll try to do a couple more sprays and see if it projects louder, but from first impression, it doesn't seem like it's a loud fragrance. It's like a scent bubble around me where I can detect it, but it doesn't reach out far. Even if you're getting the fragrances that are leather based, this is a beginner nice leather fragrance where it's not too heavy, not too loud, but the price tag is pretty heavy, so keep that in mind. I think it's something you should definitely check out. If you like Tom Ford fragrances, you probably already bought a bottle or already smelled it. I didn't even know this came out until a sales associate told me like a couple weeks ago, and it was like a kind of quiet release, but I'm happy I got a 10 mil so I can wear it and see if I like it and let you know if I buy a full bottle in the future or not. Maybe you'll see a full review on my channel, but I'm still gonna wear this a few times and see if it's worth the hype or should I just buy the original. I do like the original one a lot, but my girlfriend Kelly does not like it at all. Let's hope and pray she likes the Parfum version. Thank you guys for watching another fragrance video. If you like this type of content, I hope you consider liking the video, show YouTube like this type of content. Click the bell icon for future videos and giveaway announcements as well. And make sure you click the red subscribe button. I hope you guys be safe out there in the world, and I'll catch you next video. Peace.